Hey gang, Fred DiDomenico here. We just came back from boot camp 1 in Denver, our patient management system. That's the day 1, day 2 boot camp. And that's how to get people to say, go from doc, crack my back, and I want to change my life. And after calls just today, we just finished the boot camp yesterday. Today's Monday. And I already have docs that had patients that used to be pain patients, came back in pain. And they did these 2 things, asked 2 questions, and they got these patients to commit to care. Also, other patients, new patients, they came in that have been to many doctors. Doc, cracked my back. I've been to all these chiropractors. I know what chiropractic's about, all this stuff. And these 2 questions had them commit to care. Now, I'm getting these 2 questions from Mastering Influence, Tony Robbins. It's a 5-step system that I've adapted to chiropractic and corrective care. There are 5 steps. This is the 5-step emotional decision process that all people go through to make decisions. Now, Tony applies this to all types of businesses. I applied to chiropractic, and this stuff works over and over and over. As you guys know, you've probably heard many times, I've spent the last 20 years studying human behavior, NLP, life coaching, all kinds of research on human behavior, and applied this to our patient management system in the boot camps. So here's a question. What are those 2 questions? Okay, we're going to tell you in the next video. Just kidding. Okay, so if you're a spinal corrective doc, here's what you do, because it's not what you say, it's what you do. Okay, it's not what you say, it's what you do. Now, this comes from the law of human behavior of commitment and consistency. What's that mean? That means when a person verbalizes and they come into agreement, they feel more committed. So it's not what you say, it's what they say. So there's 2 things, how many? That they have to say. 1, I have a full spine problem. My whole spine is weak. Why do we do that? Because now we have a common reality. So in these 5 steps, it eliminates all objections. So when they say I have a full spine problem, what objections eliminate? Doc, crack my back. Doc, fix my back. Anything statement related to fix my back. Anything related to short-term commitment or pain commitment. Doc, what's my insurance cover? I can't afford it. It literally eliminates all that because they have a bigger problem. Now, once you have a common reality, meaning we both, all of us know that it's your whole spine that's weak and your overall health is weak, what's step 2? I don't want to be like this anymore. So a person has to make a must decision. What's that mean? They got to say, before a person changes their life, they got to say, I'm done. I don't want to do this. Right? We've all been there. When you finally say, I'm done, that's when you make a life-changing decision. So the first one, get a common reality. My whole spine is weak. Second one, and my overall health's being affected. Second one is I don't want to be like this anymore. So how do you do this? Well, first of all, if you have a consultation that focuses on overall health, then what you do, excuse me, by the time you're done the consultation, so you've already gone through their whole spine, you've already gotten some organ problems, then you say, you give a big meta picture. In life coaching, it's called meta picture. It's the big view. You say, Ms. Jones, you came in here with back pain, but it looks like your whole spine is weak, and your overall health is being affected. Now you set them up, and they say, you know what? You're right. So that changes, that at least gets their perspective. Now, when you do it well, they're going to say it, but you may solicit it in the consultation. But then when you're a posture-based doctor, and you shift them into the posture. You actually show them their posture. You move them into their postural source so they feel it in your body. And then you use Posture Screen by Posture Co. So it's not just Posture Screen. They feel it in their body, and you shift them. If they have a thoracic translation and a lateral flexion and a rotation and a cervical translation, right? They feel all these distortions. And then you stand 90 degrees like this. If this was their shoulder, and at the end of that whole postural shift, and you're talking about their organs, then you run your hand from their occiput to their sacrum, and you say, what part of your spine is weak? And you run your hand down, and they'll say, my whole spine. And you go, what part of your health is being affected? And you draw a big circle with your hand from their head in front of their face to their pelvis. And they'll say, my overall health. And then you say, are you tired of being like this? And they'll say yes. And then here's a crucial question. You say, why? And because my whole health is breaking down, because I'm scared about the health of my future, because I don't feel like a good mom. You know, whatever that third level reason is. What's third level? Hey, they have a problem, right? Now, what problem do they want solved? But how's that really bothering them? You know, so it's like chiropractic isn't just about getting rid of their back pain. It's about helping them have confidence in the strength and health of their body as they're getting older, right? They're losing that. So again, how do you lead them to say that? You shift them into the posture. You show their posture screen. And then you do these two things. You run your hand from the occiput to the sacrum, and you say, what part of your spine is weak? And they'll say, my whole spine. What part of your health is being affected? You run that over the front, and they'll say, my overall health. Are you tired of being like this? Yes. Why? Then they'll give you that reason. When they give you that reason, they lose the right to object. Now, what do those two things eliminate? All the back pain talk, number one, and everything why they can't change. Because they just said they're tired of being that way, and they gave you the reason why. And when they say it, and it comes from their mind and their emotion, they feel more anchored to it. Now, here's the thing. We teach so many tools of influence in Boot Camp 1 and Boot Camp 2. This just came out of Boot Camp 1, and I'm telling you, I got a few calls already. This was Monday morning. You may be seeing this video later. But the next morning, I'm getting calls from people that I can't believe it. I just did those two, of all the things you taught, I just did those two questions. And people that haven't committed all the time now are committing. And back pain patients, a work comp patient, normally they're hooked on pain. Now says my overall health's affected. I'm so glad I came here. She actually went to the front desk and told the front desk person unsolicited, I should have come here years ago. Now imagine a work comp, right? I mean, they're all hooked on pain. I should have come there years ago. Why? Because now she's focused on her whole spine and her overall health. That's why they won't say, I can't afford it. There you go. Bang, drop the mic. There you go. Please use this easy thing that comes out of, these 5 steps. This is one tool out of Boot Camp 1. I promise it'll work. I'll be bringing you more stuff. Plug this in ASAP. The next patient, you can even do this with your regular patients that have full spine postural distortions. I guarantee you it will work. Okay, you guys, I'll be bringing more to you. Thanks.